What's up, survivors, and welcome to another episode of ARK Fjördur. Today we're going to be chilling out in the snowy mountains yet again, looking for some decent Daedons to tame, because we're going to need some hell pigs to keep our armies in tip-top shape going forward with these boss fights. Good news is we're not going to be doing much looking around for these things, survivors, because as you can see down here, there's 3 Daedons. 2 of them are 145 females, and where's the third one? There it is. And we got 135 male, so we get these 3 tamed, we can have a pretty decent pair of Daedons today. If you enjoy what you see, survivors, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get surviving. Before I start knocking these things out, I'm going to make sure the area is clear because Daedons like to aggro on just about anything out there. Definitely better to be safe than sorry because I do not want to miss out on 3 high-level Daedons. Okay, I'm thinking a good way to go about this would be to grab one of them at a time and bring them up here to get them tranked nice and safe away from the other Daedons. And of course I have my net gun with me as well, so we're going to be taming all 3 of these Daedons on this hill up here. I figured this will be the best way to get them all tranked out safely without using any kind of trap or anything. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this thing knocked out. Where are you going? Oh my god, that stupid Anki must have just spawned. Okay, so that kinda sucks. When I netted the Daedon, its face went inside of the rock, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get that bonus damage on that lower jaw there. But we should be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna be looking for a high-level food stat on these guys, and quite possibly a good health and stamina stat as well. This thing should be going out any second now. This probably do it right here. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's see what this thing's got. This is the 135 male. And not bad, looks pretty good so far. Okay, while that guy's starving up, we're gonna go ahead and get both of the other females knocked out as well. Right over here, Daedon. Let's get you in a net. And yep, of course it did. Its face went right into the ground yet again. Come on, GlowCat. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine, but we'd be wasting a lot less tranks if we can get that bonus damage on the lower jaw. I want to say it's going out soon, but I don't even... Oh, no, definitely not. It's still coming after me. It's not going out at all soon. No, I'm going to have to get this thing in another net. Come on. Woo, we got ourselves a feisty Daedon, survivors. That caused me some trouble. Alright, hopefully we can actually get this thing knocked out now that we can actually shoot its chin. Jeez, that thing almost knocked me off of the mountain. That was not fun. And she is finally out. Wow, okay, let's go ahead and see what she's working with in stats. And we got some fairly decent stats on this one as well, I see. So let's go ahead and get that third one knocked out and we can get out of here. Alrighty, we got our third and final Daedon here. By the time we're done knocking this one out, the other 2 should be ready to be fed and tamed up. Go ahead and get this thing in a net. And hope its face doesn't end up in a rock this time. And perfect. We got a clear shot of that chin this time around, survivors. The sooner we can get these things tamed up, the sooner we can get them home breeding right away. Sweet, sweet. And what are your stats looking like? Oof. Okay, the 135 is actually a lot better than that one, so might not use the kibble to tame that. Alright, the 135 should be ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this thing tamed up. Should take about 8 or 9 pieces of superior kibble. I'm going to go ahead and throw a stack of meat in there as well, so when he does tame up, he doesn't eat any of the extra kibble that might be left over. Yep, so it'll take about 8 pieces to tame up a 135. And there we go, got our first Daedon tamed up. Let's see what he's working with in stats. Not bad at all. Alright, I will definitely take that. Let's see about getting the other 2 tamed up now. I didn't foresee that I would come across 3 high-level Daedons today, survivors, so unfortunately I didn't make enough kibble to tame up all 3 of them. So I'm going to be feeding the kibble to the female with the better stats, and I'm probably just going to tame up the other one on some regular meat. Nice. Okay, our second Daedon is tamed up and ready to go. Let's see what she's working with in stats. Not too bad as well. Okay, we got a pretty decent pair going. Let's get that third one tamed up and we can head home. So sorry, Miss Piggy. If you had slightly better stats, I probably would have considered making kibble for you, but, no. So there is the off chance that you could end up with something good. Let's see. And wow, you actually did get a pretty good increase in stats than what you started out with, so... I mean, well, we'll keep you. Alrighty, so the male Daedon actually ended up with better stats than either of the other 2. So I'm going to go ahead and make him breed with both of the females. Really, I'll be looking to get the health and food stat into the baby, though. Oh, is that? It totally is. That is a mutation right there, survivors. Look at that blue. Nice. Oh, I love that Daedon. Alright, let's see what the other one looks like. Doesn't look like there's any color mutations on the other one, but we're going to go ahead and get these ones raised, and they'll be ready to go when we start fighting bosses. The Daedon with the mutation didn't end up with nearly as good stats as this one did, but I'm still going to get both of them leveled up and ready to go for future boss fights. And speaking of boss fights, survivors, I'm only going to be doing alpha boss fights this series. I'm not going to be doing any gammas or betas, because I want to get the best Fenrir possible after beating the final boss. And there you have it, survivors. We now have a pair of Daedons to keep our armies healthy and in tip-top shape in the battles ahead. And as a matter of fact, there's only a couple things we need to take care of before we could finally take on the first big bad of the series, the Broodmother. So stay tuned for more ARK content in the future. If you enjoyed the episode today, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And, as always, stay surviving. I will see you in the next one.